Hello, group number 3. So, while I was, just one card at a time, please. While I was starting the shuffling process for your group, I was getting the word juicy. So either the person that you are inquiring about is juicy, and I'm not really seeing that. Okay. I still need to... Could this be clearer? That was my dog choosing a butterfly. Okay. I'm no longer sure whether your person is juicy or not. The gossip definitely is, because I was about to say either your person is juicy or the gossip is juicy or the situation is juicy, or both, and sometimes that happens. But what I'm seeing here is a masquerade. Something pretty big is being hidden. There is someone who is trying to avoid justice, basically. When kids lose their temper and they do something that they shouldn't do, and instead of recognizing their mistake, they go straight to, oh, but look at what XYZ is doing, and in some cases they're actually pointing out at something, and then in other cases, like this one, Jesus Christ, we're getting there. In this case, this person is pointing out at the absolute nothing. So this person had absolutely no justification for acting the way they do. Nevertheless, they did. They showed you their true colors, I'm getting. They let you see something that they thought they were just going to get away with it. I'm seeing a scenario that is actually pretty dark, where this person either thought or, wow, counted on the fact that you were just going to die. Okay, so you're getting some sort of bittersweet revenge here, because you've definitely been through something, and I'm getting that this person acted extremely intolerant when it came to your circumstances. It's like beyond intolerant, because I'm getting this clarifier right here. So things are getting dark pretty quickly. And this is probably what happened in the situation, where things within this person went dark pretty quickly. It's like I'm getting someone who has a radar, antennas that activate, and ooh, okay, you were like the perfect victim. Now I'm getting Edward Cullen and Bella when he almost, I don't know why I'm getting the movie, not the book. I don't know why, for some reason it's funnier. It's a bizarre reading, I cannot lie. So the faces that he does. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you don't have to watch the other movie. I used to be 13, and so did a lot of people. Ven arriba, andale. That was my dog again. And so did a lot of people. Let's just leave it like this. But you can Google that, Twilight first encounter or a classroom scene or something of this sort. Probably it's going to come out first. Anyway, this person was struggling to keep their inner bully quiet. I see this person being willing to act out of character when it comes to dealing with you, but that is because of how bad they wanted to hurt you. And it's bizarre, like there's different layers. Like I remember okay, this reminds me of a very specific time in my life where there was chaos and chaos and chaos and like coming from different directions. It's like there was another danger that you were facing at the same time. And this shelter I'm getting, this person might have sheltered you, or the word shelter has a meaning when it comes to analyzing what happened within, okay, within, well, between you and this person. But why did I say within? You're somehow protected, I'm getting. This is interesting. And it's like justice is meant to be, justice is meant to happen. And I'm seeing that something that has a lot to do with bringing justice into the situation is something that is going to happen in the dark or in the gray zones, if you know what I'm talking about. If you know how to open portals in time, you know that it might take a few days and then you start feeling the energy, and then when it's about to happen, my eyes look very puffy. I'm actually more tired than what I want to admit. That's okay. I'm just going to film this one before I move on to different things. So all of a sudden I'm seeing the image of a trap. You're setting up a trap, knowingly or unknowingly. And I'm seeing that at some point it will become clear to you as well what is the true purpose of you moving in a certain way or in a certain direction. It's like you need to move under the water for a little bit in order to ensure some sort of communication. And Spirit wants you to know that whatever it is that is happening in the dark, this is something that is fully protected. Okay? Like, I'm getting people have no idea. That is because this is something that you're choosing not to flex before the time is right. But at the same time, this is something where you do feel like it's okay to indulge. It's a situation, something. It could be a place, you have a safe place, you have a safe person, a new relationship, something. And you feel safe in there. I was getting this message on my feed over and over again. If it feels safe, increase vulnerability. So this is a situation where the more you progress, the better it becomes. It deepens. It doesn't, there's no friction. It's quite the other way around. It flows. This is something that feels like water, feels fresh, feels refreshing to you. And Spirit is like, you gotta, like, you have to insist in that. You know, there might be, I don't know why, but I'm getting that you might be tired. Welcome to the club. And so you might be at a point in your life where it's like, if it costs me, I don't know, 30 minutes of my resting time, it's not worthy. And in this situation, and you're going to know which situation I'm talking about, because it makes you feel in a way that feels extremely special. Put the effort, you know, take the risk there. Take the risk, and it's going to happen, and it's going to be something that you have to do on your own, but like 100%. Like this is not even like, I don't know, leaving hands. I don't know, but I mean sometimes. Because at the same time I'm seeing that there is something else. There is something that there was that song, I think it was from Katy Perry. I will have to double check. Somebody gifted me the CD when I was a teenager. I think he was a boyfriend. I'm no longer sure. Anywho, I can see the heaven, but I can still feel the flames calling out my name. So there is an energy that is kind of trying to pull you back into a situation, and you need to realize that this energy is desperately trying to escape karma. Like through you, if you stay stuck in the situation, it feels slightly less burdensome to them. Like if you give to this dark energy what they want, they can tell themselves that the violence that they operated was justified, and it was never the case. This is someone who is very mature, and this is why they even indulge in this type of thoughts, because this person crossed the line hugely. It's like to a point where you shouldn't even have a doubt whether you deserve and should expect karma or not. Like this shouldn't even be explained to you. And so I see this person kind of wasting themselves away, even if you don't really see that. This person indulges in something that is actually self-destructive, and this might be partying, this might be drinking, this might be sex, this might be unsafe sex, this could be unpredictable sex, if you know what I mean. Behind the scenes, like they are caught in this circus, and then whenever they actually connect with the reasoning mind, they realize that there's a whole lot of confusion. This person is extremely confused. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know why they're doing it. And at the same time, it's like, why do you think you're doing that? Like, why do you think you're keeping yourself numb? It's because you do this type of fucked up shit. And I'm getting that with you, they really, really, really place the foot on the pedal, but in the worst possible way. Like this person stay in their own hands in a way that is impossible to erase. Like their life is going to be changed forever by what they did to you, because they either get consequences or they become conscious about it, because they're coping in all type of wrong ways. So something is definitely going to catch up with their ass in that sense. They also have the option to reconnect with themselves, but this would mean actually feeling the reality of what they did, and this could give them, I'm getting a brief moment of bliss, like of absolute bliss, and like they are going to feel like they know exactly, they are going to feel aligned. Okay, they are going to feel like they know exactly what to do next, and it's going to be a newfound feeling. And then I see them at the crossroad where now they have to decide whether taking the difficult road in order to preserve this feeling, and they have no fucking clue about what's happening in that sense and in that direction, especially if they wrong to this type of karma, or jump right back into their old ways and just let themselves waste away. Okay, this is giving me like a vagabond energy. This person doesn't really have a direction, they're just going with the flow, but it's not even the flow of having a purpose, it's everybody else's flow. Like whenever someone decides to like take the temperature or enter this in this person's life with a little bit of assertiveness, this person just goes. Like this person just follows. Okay, this person doesn't have a real sense of leadership. They were just really just being an asshole behind the scenes, because what I was seeing was this dimension of external danger, and this person judging you because of what you were going through and choosing to add their portion to the plate. But it's like, just because, oh, okay, that thing, oh my gosh, this is disgusting. This is the type of person, like, if they were to see a suffering animal on the sidewalk or on the road, it's like, oh, that poor thing is going to waste away anyway, I'll just kick it a few times more. Like, just for fun. This is a fucking coward. Like, they might have an inner turmoil, they might have a temper or difficult with rage, and they go try and look like, what's next? You're going to fight people in a hospital so that you can feel super powerful for being a fucking idiot? But unfortunately, this is the reality for most people who identify with this word. And this is also why I personally take the time to dismantle this myth of, ooh, it's a superior energy, or it's a superior intelligence, a psychopath, oh my god, and then you go look at the majority of modus operandi, and there is always a dimension of being a fucking coward who cannot cope with actual reality. Because why else would you need, like, we're talking about needs. You need to eat, you need to drink, you need to maintain basic levels of hygiene, have some sort of connectivity in your life. That's what you need. So if you were still doubting whether what should be, which role should you embody from a certain point, it's this one. I am going to place it in front of the camera, really, really close. I mean, I don't think that I have the doctor calligraphy, but I don't have like a hyper clear calligraphy either. So I'm also going to read it out loud just to make sure. Be disruptive. So in case you didn't hear me, be disruptive. Like, stop giving a single fuck, okay? If the situation is shaky from the start, imagine later. This person is just meant to be a problem in your life, and that is how you should deal with them. That's not even a person. These smoke and mirrors, okay? They might try to come towards you, but they're empty as fuck. This is just someone who will bring more trouble to your life. This is someone who doesn't really care what happens to your body when they are in their company. They might be emotionally manipulative. They might have problems with their attitude where they just feel like they need to insult people to feel even decent about themselves. They might have some sort of disease. They might just be unhealthy in general. They know that you being around them would not do you any good. They don't care though, okay? As long as they can lie to themselves. This person's brain is fully fucked up, unfortunately, and they're just making things worse for themselves. This means that this is also someone that you don't want to be near, because the environments and type of energies that they attract or that they need in order to sustain this sense of detachment from reality, which has nothing to do with spiritual detachment and actually facing reality and its harshness, but at the same time having the lucidity and discernment to not let your own brain get in the way. You know, like, filter everything, filter it through. Filter everything, filter it through. You don't fully have control over what you have to filter. You just need to trust the fact that you can. As you do the practical work, you will understand the delay. There's tons of information that need to sum up in your hands, in other people's hands. You becoming acquainted with what other people know, and once you have your whole case built and prepared, then you are going to realize exactly, okay, like, I knew, I could feel it. Okay, I knew that this person was dirty as fuck from within. Like, this person could take 100 shower. Unfortunately, they would still be a piece of shit. But for XYZ reason, you might have lacked the option or the possibility to point out exactly why. I'm getting it's going to be given to you. God is going to gift you the key to unlock Pandora's box. And I see that this person's Pandora's box is full of dirty underwear. I don't know why I said that, but when I was saying it, I literally saw someone hiding old underwear or with them. I'm hearing shut up. So if you have like suspicion this person doesn't want you to know, or if you this person doesn't lie about it, okay? They might have had partners demanding their lingerie, their dirty laundry back, and they were like, I don't know. This is so fucking disgusting. This person's future looks like shit, but I guess that this is the energy that you need to move on. You know, when, for like me, when I'm too tired, I become slightly hysterical. Like I start laughing at stuff that I shouldn't laugh about, and this is probably the type of attitude that you need in order to overcome the situation. Having this bitter laughter, or just laughter through tears, because at the same time this person is not even the biggest weight that you need to put on your scale. You are coming from dealing with a lot. So you finally having your closure, it's going to feel so refreshing that your energy might feel a little bit, I don't know why I'm getting the word buzz, but like scattered, rather. Okay, you are going to feel a little bit all over the place. Like there's a side of you that still has to grieve everything that you've been through, and then there's another side of you who has to feel the relief, and then there's another side of you who's going to feel very proud for how you dealt with the situation. I'm getting the word grace and appropriate and patience. Okay, this is a way for you to train your patience and test your patience, and as long as you maintain your patience in the situation, you can be extremely victorious. This is something that you can literally wear like a medal. Like you uncovering this secret, it's going to make you, to turn you into something. You're going to earn your badge of honor here. And I have 2 characters here. Ooh, actually 3. Your central card as well. Myth that end up in constellation. 3, the number of creation. 1, 2, 3, the sequence of abundance. There's a lot that's going on. This is just one situation that you need to focus on in particular, because just sometimes you need to focus on one thing at a time. But your energy changing, and you choosing the right approach, the right attitude into the situation, is having a ripple effect on a lot of stuff for some of you. And this is something that like you're not even chasing this type of recognition. You are just focusing on dealing with things in the best possible way. So, group number 3. There's a surprise for you at the end of this road. This surprise is probably what's going to cause this bully to be at a crossroad. So, just be prepared. Okay, just be prepared. Shaky people are usually the first ones taking out their worst and more whenever you dare to be happy. So if you have any good news coming your way, if you are anticipating something positive, beware. Okay? Beware or be prepared. I cannot. Happening now. It's happening now. Something is happening now. So, yeah, as I was saying, beware or be prepared. You are going to know what's this person's pattern. I'm going to wrap things up here for you now. If you feel called to leave a comment down below, feel more than welcome to do so. Bye.